Good afternoon all. Sorry for the delay. We're trying to connect our communications with New Zealand and other cities. But first of all, welcome to this health symposium entitled From Darkness to Light, Spirituality of Unity in Chronic Diseases and Disability. We're here in Wantirna in Melbourne. The symposium is organised by the New Humanity branch of the Focolare movement in the zone of Oceania. So I'm Martin, and Mirella, who will come soon, she's also my co-MC, and we're the MCs for the first half. So the people in the hall here in Wantirna, who is the furthest away? Would that be Italy? Italy, there's a few Italians, yes, if you put your hand up, that would be nice. And where else? New Zealand? A few people from New Zealand? Right. Right, Lithuania, for those who haven't heard. Okay. Then New Zealand maybe, would that be? Right. And you, where? No? Okay. Any other cities from Perth? Any local here in Canberra? There's a few from Canberra. We've also got people on Skype who are connected with us today. So, and the furthest away I think there would be New Zealand. So, so if they can say hello, we can say hello to them. So the people from New Zealand, if they could give us a cheer and we'll cheer back. No? They're not connected as yet. Okay, what about Sydney then? And there's Margaret, where? In Auckland, so that's New Zealand there. So we could wave, Margaret from New Zealand? No, not working. Okay. And Jeff, where? In the Philippines. Okay, in Fielding. And in Sydney, yes. The people in Sydney? Gloria there, I can see. No. No. Oh, right, they're waving now. Fantastic. Welcome. Now, in Australia, it's usual to recognise our traditional owners of the land. So Australia has a strong and proud Aboriginal history, as well as a complex ownership and land stewardship system stretching back, according to research, to approximately 60,000 years. So we pay respects to the traditional owners, and I acknowledge the traditional owners of the land in which we are meeting here. I pay my respects to the elders, past and present, and the elders from other communities who may be here today. So, and with light to that, we'd like to introduce how an Indigenous perspective on healing. At the National Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islands Catholic Council Assembly in 2003, Agnes Palmer, a respected Indigenous elder, provided much wisdom on the topic of healing from an Indigenous perspective. In 2013, when unfortunately Agnes was no longer with us, her presentation was published in the NATSIC resource booklet entitled Healing and Forgiveness. Today we highlight some of her words, and we have experienced a massive grief on a large scale, as much as that of other Indigenous groups throughout the world, perhaps more. That does not mean that we have to stand on the sidewalk and sulk. If we're strong in spirit, we're better able to focus on all the possibilities and potential we have. And I'd like to invite Vinka and Mary to. These are some words from Anne.
The spirit is a total entity on its own. It doesn't need to be told anything. It will show us another world and another way of looking at things around us, especially in nature. Our spirit entity is one with nature. This is what our people have moved away from and need to come back to, that very basic understanding of our existence.
In nature, we are calm and still. In nature, we become totally different. We feel nature and the spirit on the land. In nature, we are being guided by the spirits on the land. In nature, we are being watched. In nature, the spirits place things in our paths if we are open to nature. If we are closed to nature, we cannot see anything or feel anything other than the feeling of quiet and still.
In the dream time, ancestral spiritual creator beings, directed by a very powerful spirit of creation, brought with them wholeness and completeness. Completeness and wholeness comprised of a set of beliefs, values, and laws relating to how every living thing must relate and interact with each other. Reconnecting to the spirit self, we may feel inadequate, not worth it, ashamed of what we may find within ourselves. In just forgetting and not touching the past, we miss the opportunity to rediscover who we really are and what good lies within us.
Living only for the physical side of life and nothing beyond can be dangerous. We become prone to illnesses such as cancer, asthma, and others, with disturbing experiences or traumas that people may have experienced. We need to take time, walk through them with sensitivity, gentleness, love and care for oneself. And when we have rewarding experiences, these are the ones to channel into in order to retrieve some of the energy stored there.
Thank you, Madalena and Vinka. Just briefly outline the program for today.